Hey, welcome to the Social Ad School. Tom, it's good to be here. What are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Tim. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the first three lines in your body copy, which really have the ability to turn a mediocre ad into a, high-performing winner that can last for months, even years, can produce
Nice.
results for you.
Cool.
Um,
Let's get into
so
it.
yeah, man. So really, the principle is those first three lines in a Facebook ad need to talk about either your prospect's core pain points, desires, or beliefs, or fears. You can throw fears in there too. If you hit any of those four in your first three lines and you do it in, um, a indirect way, we'll say, um, your ad has a way better chance at succeeding. I mean, your ad can knock the socks out of all your competition. It can even produce, an entire funnel, for years really. So it's pretty cool stuff. We have some cool examples that I want to show you, or show the people, I guess. So this one, this guy gets a lot of slack, and I'm not sure why more people don't talk about this in the copy community. But his ads are fantastic, right? He does this cocky copywriter thing. If we could just click on one of them, and so we could zoom in on those first three lines of copy, but he gets right into the core beliefs. Um, and
You're talking
really, like,
about this spot right here?
yeah, that spot
Okay.
right there, right?
Okay,
So
cool.
he's targeting copywriters, right, who obsess about guys like Gary Halbert, John Carlton, Jay Abraham, and all those other guys. So he's and keep in mind um, this isn't a market that is incredibly saturated, full of offers
Yeah.
from pretty much every copywriter. Like
Yeah.
every successful copywriter has an offer, right? And he swoops in here and says, "Some call me the new Gary Halbert. Some
That
say
guy
I'm
right
like
there?
John Carlton." That
That
guy,
mug? That guy.
that
Wow.
that guy swoops in and says, "Some call me the new Gary Halbert. Some call me the new John Carl, or some say I'm like John Carlton's on steroids." Think about this for a second. What are the core beliefs of people who are copywriters? They think Gary Halbert and John Carlton are like the greatest of all time. They're the saints. They might be, but that's what they think. And what they think, what they perceive is the reality. So this guy comes in, whether you agree with it or not, doesn't matter, because you likely, I mean, I clicked on this ad, you likely want to read more because he targets that pain point, or not the pain point, he targets that belief and kind of twists it a little bit in a
Hmm.
pretty strange fashion, right?
Cool.
And he doesn't say anything about you, right? This is all about him, right? So he's not telling you anything, yet he still got my interest, right? And this sets the tone for the entire ad. So after this, he's off to the races pretty much, right? So it's a really great example of getting to a core belief and jumping into a market and really taking it by storm.
So,
So then we have a second example, which is totally different. This is from a kitty litter. Now they only use two lines of copy here, and then they sell uh, through their video, actually. But they still capitalize on these first two lines of copy in the body copy, right? So nothing makes the litter box less of a chore than pretty litter. Okay. I remember in college we had a cat, and the litter box never, ever got taken in. Like it was such a chore. Like it literally was. Right. So I'm scrolling through Facebook. I don't even have a cat right now. And I see that first line. And I was like, wow, like, yeah, okay, that's cool. What do you like, choreless litter box, or how does this work? Right? So that actually tapped into a belief and kind of a pain point, right? Not a fear. I'm not scared of taking out the litter box, but my belief is that litter boxes are a chore. And the pain point is I don't like chores. This does the job, right? And then below that, right? So instantly I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then below it, they said, discover why Martha Stewart. So they use added proof. And then the video is going to sell you on the product. But still a great way to use that, first line of body copy and just one line. I mean, one line, and they tapped into my belief, right? Pretty cool stuff. And
Nice.
so many companies don't do this. It requires people to have a deep understanding of their prospect, right? If you look back at that copy one, that guy Jacques is a copywriter. He knows exactly what people are thinking or copywriters are thinking.
Now, what's up with this? I know we're changing the subject, but what's up with this picture? It seems like this picture would just like completely repulse people, but I guess copywriters love like having that attitude. What is it? What is it about this image?
It's the
Does it
world's
even matter?
cockiest copywriter.
Okay.
No, it does matter. Yeah, the whole thing is that he looks smug and cocky.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
Grab your
he
attention.
really he polarized people with this ad. He's not even running retargeting campaigns. He's just running it on cold, I believe.
Oh, wow.
And then he's just targeting people the same ad. So he's not running separate. He does have another ad, but he's not like blasting them with retargeting, like some different, get in before the deal ends type stuff.
Cool. So is there anything else you want to add to this?
Yeah, so before you send that ad out, just make sure your first, second, and third line, or just your first line, really target your prospects or your avatars, core pain points, desires, beliefs, or fears. Look at your competition, see how they're not doing this, and it's actually gives you a huge opportunity. And yeah, that's all I can say. Go out there. Oh, can I add one more thing, actually?
Yeah. Go for it.
You can actually play around with this, right? You can test out, it's only 3 lines of copy. You can have the same like body and closing copy and just test out different hooks, different first 3 lines, different first line. And then you can really hone in what the most powerful hook is for your avatar or market. So that's just a little extra thing.
Yeah, because you notice a lot of times we go to these companies and we look at all their ads, and they're throwing up lots of ads, like 30, 40, 50 ads. So you know that they're testing, right? They're everything. Maybe it's a color, maybe it's a little bit of a different text on the image. But in this scenario, just mess around with different things, mix and match until you finally hit something, and then you can just roll with it.
Totally.
Sweet.
Said.
All right, man. All right, thanks, Tom, and I'll see everybody on the next episode. Thanks for watching. As you can see, we're very new to YouTube. We've only have a couple videos out there right now, but we're dedicated to growing this channel. If you like what you're seeing, if this is adding any value, please hit that like button and comment below. Do you have any ideas for shows that you would like us to go into? Leave those in the comments below, and by all means, please subscribe if you think this channel is worthy for you. Thanks.